Hi Dan, how are you?
Good.
What do you know about the Kosovo War?
I don't know what that is.
What do you think about his jean shorts?
They're ripped.
Thank you.
I love bugs because they're so little, but they can do so much. I love bugs. I love bugs. I wish I was kind of small so I could be like the bugs crawling up the wall. I could live in the dirt, make a mud palace, or chill in the garden, eating up the...
All right, hi Sarah, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. What do you know about the Kosovo War?
Nothing.
What do you think about his jean shorts?
They're great.
Nothing about the Kosovo War?
No.
There we have it, folks. All right, how you doing today?
Pretty good.
What do you know about the Kosovo War?
I've never heard of it.
Nothing?
No.
Not even the date?
No.
Do you know what Kosovo is?
No.
How do you feel about his jean shorts?
They're pretty cool.
Nothing about Kosovo?
No.
Thank you. Kosovo is a little province almost in Serbia. The people of Kosovo wanted to be free. You can think of it like Tibet in China. Serbia said, no, we'll kill you all. Kosovo started fighting. It got crazy. NATO got on the Kosovo side, got crazier. Over 3,000 deaths in a little country. It blew up. It's disgusting that we know nothing about this because the whole world is involved. The whole world is involved in NATO. It's insanity. All right. Hi, Carl. How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing yourself, bud?
Awesome.
Okay.
What do you know about the Kosovo War?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
You know anything about Kosovo?
I know it's a thing with K. It starts with K.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to fantastic, how would you rate Guy's jorts?
Oh, I would say 10 out of 10 IGN. Halfway through confirmed, dude. Hell yeah.
Confirmed, 5 out of 7. Thank you, Carl. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderfully. How are
Wonderful.
you? Okay.
What do you know about the Kosovo War?
I know nothing.
Nothing about Kosovo?
No.
First in the class, nothing about Kosovo?
Nothing about, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm sorry, Mom.
No atrocities or anything?
Sorry. No.
Nothing about it?
Hey! No, not a single thing. Should I know about it?
On an
Is
off
this a genocide
topic,
project? Okay.
what do you think of his jean shorts?
I think they suit him. I think he's got the legs for it. Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Pittman.
You're welcome, Mr. Pittman.
All right, how you guys all doing today?
Doing good.
Do you guys know anything about the Kosovo War?
No.
Nothing at all? Anything about Kosovo?
No.
On a scale of 1 to the delicious taste of a huge bag of kettle corn, how tasty are Guy's jean shorts?
A 10.
A 10 out of a huge bag of delicious kettle corn?
Yeah.
Thank you. This war got completely out of control. In a little land of Yugoslavia, there were over 2,000 deaths of Kosovans alone. I'm not sure why they're called Kosovans. I don't think it sounds good either. By 2000, there were investigations recovering the remains of almost 3,000 victims of all ethnicities. And in 2001, the UN administered a Supreme Court case based in Kosovo and found that there had been a systematic campaign of terror, including murder, rapes, arsons, and severe maltreatments, but that Serb troops have tried to remove rather than eradicate the Albanian population, which is why this became such an issue, because they completely tried to remove the entire population. When NATO got involved, they killed a crap load of Serbs too. The war ended with the Kumanovo Treaty. Yugoslav forces agreed to withdraw from Kosovo and make an international presence. So Kosovo had kind of liberated himself, but now they were controlled internationally, and they're still kind of disputed today. Okay. How you guys all doing today?
Great. How are you?
Awesome.
Can I call you Johnny?
No problem.
Okay. What do you guys know about the Kosovo War?
What?
No idea.
The Kosovo War.
What is that?
You don't know about any atrocities, anything?
No.
It sounds like the Civil War.
Sounds like a civil war. Like you think it happened in America?
No.
Yeah.
Probably in Kosovo.
What's Kosovo?
I'd have to call you stupid.
I have to call you an asshole.
All right. Just to a little easier question. What do you think of his jean shorts?
They're awesome.
I like them.
I like them more than these chicken tenders.
Okay. And he loves these chicken tenders. Thank you, guys.
No problem.
So you might be wondering, how the heck did this all happen? They all live in the same place. Why do they hate each other? Well, there have been tensions all the way from the First Balkan War in 1912. World War I and World War II made them even worse. After 1945, their socialist government repressed all manifestations of nationalism throughout Yugoslavia, so they did not want people to have pride in their ethnicity. They wanted to make sure that no nationality gained full control. They established the Serbian province of Vojvodina, I probably destroyed that name, in the north, and Kosovo in the south. It's just like, went from like interesting to not. There had been cases of violence and battles since the 60s, so there's been a lot of tension, and then the Kosovo Liberation Army finally broke loose and started this whole thing.
Organ theft in Kosovo, sometimes also known as the Yellow House case, refers to the organ harvesting and killing of an intermediate number of disappeared people. Various sources estimated that the number of victims ranged from a handful, like 50 or so, to over 300, which doesn't really make sense. That's a really big estimate. Victims were believed to be the Serbian nationality, killed by perpetrators with strong links to the Kosovo Liberation Army in 1999. According to UN allegations, the victims were chosen from a pool of about 100 to 300 combatants and civilians taken prisoner or kidnapped by the KLA during and after the Kosovo War, and then allegedly taken to detention centers and private homes. The UN document indicates the involvement of at least knowledge of several mid-level and senior KLA commanders. The men were taken to a makeshift clinic center where they were shot in the head and had their organs removed.
We don't want your kind anymore. We want to be alone.
We don't want your kind here. Get out.
We don't want to be here either. Let us be free.
Alright, I'll free you soon then. Give me these. Give me. You got your pockets. Give me these too, huh?
How you guys all doing today at this craft fair?
I'm doing quite well at this craft fair.
At this craft fair?
At this craft fair.
Okay. What do you know about the Kosovo War? Any of you guys?
The Kosovo War?
Yeah.
Well, currently there's a war going on there, but that's about it.
It's not currently, so you don't know anything.
You're right.
You guys know anything?
Not at all.
Nothing at all?
Nope.
Nothing about any atrocities, anything?
Not at all.
Nope. Nothing at all?
No.
What do you think of his jean shorts?
I think he's pulling them off very well.
I like them.
Thank you. So originally, the fighting was between the Albanians in Kosovo and the Serbians in Yugoslavia. Eventually, NATO got involved. Now, NATO's goals in getting involved were to give a verifiable stop to all military action and the immediate ending of violence and repression. They wanted their withdrawal from Kosovo, the military, police, and paramilitary forces. They wanted to station in Kosovo an international military presence to keep this from happening again. They wanted the unconditional and safe return of all refugees and displaced persons and unhindered access to them by humanitarian aid organizations. And they wanted to establish a political agreement for Kosovo on the basis of the Rambouillet Accords in conformity with international law and the Charter of the United Nations. So, NATO got involved because they wanted Kosovo to be safe, they wanted them to be free, but they also wanted to stop the fighting, which you know how they did? They bombed. The Albanians in Kosovo asked NATO to start doing airstrikes against the Serbs to kind of weaken them, obviously, for the war. And their campaign of airstrikes lasted a total of 77 days. So they decided they didn't want violence, so they just bombed the crap out of people. What's up, Sam? How you doing today?
Doing good, how are you?
Awesome. What do you know about the Kosovo War?
It's in like the late 80s, early 90s, right?
You're close, late 90s.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Same time, you know.
Yeah. But you've heard of it?
I have heard of it.
That's progress. First person who's actually known anything.
How many people have you talked to?
Like 10.
Ooh, not good.
It's been rough.
Not good. Okay.
Do you like guys' jean shorts?
You know, that's not really my style, but I guess they work for him. You know, different. I think we have different personalities, so I personally wouldn't wear them, but I can understand why he is. You know.
Thank you for that quality interview.
You're welcome.
When NATO got involved in Yugoslavia, it really got ugly. NATO decided that they were going to help the Albanians from Kosovo against the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. They tried to get it approved by the UN, which got vetoed by the Chinese and Russians. The Federal Republic of Yugoslavia described the campaign as an illegal war of aggression because it was in violation of international law since it didn't have UN support. NATO alone, throughout the couple months that they bombed, from March 24th to June 10th, they killed between 489 and 528 civilians, destroyed bridges, industrial plants, public buildings, private businesses, as well as barracks and military installations. So they killed around 500 civilians when there were only like 3,000 casualties in the entire war. Calories. They didn't eat very many calories each day. It was the second biggest combat operation in NATO's history, other than NATO bombing in Bosnia and Herzegovina. The point is, NATO got in, said, we don't want violence, so we're going to kill 500 people and destroy a bunch of innocent stuff. It's an ugly war, people. Alright, what do you know about the Kosovo War?
People died.
That's it?
It was in Kosovo.
That's more than we've gotten so far, so I'm impressed. Do you like his jean shorts?
Not so much. Not a fan of the jorts.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
These people know nothing about these genocides. This is ridiculous. It makes me angry. Like, what kind of country are we living in that no one knows anything? This is a huge thing. Like, my God.
Hey, man. What do you even know?
I don't. Ah!
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. He taught me how to live my life as it should be. He taught me how to turn my cheek when people laugh at me. I've had friends before, and I can tell you that he's one who will never leave you flat. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend.
That's a spooky meatball.
Spooky!
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine.
See you, dude.
He taught me how to pray and how to save my soul. He taught me how to praise my God and stay rock and roll. The music may sound different, but the message is the same. It's just an instrument to praise His name. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend.
Noise.
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is a friend of mine.
Amen.